So maybe you've got a new job, maybe just graduated college, maybe you saved up $1,000 and you're ready to go out there and start looking sharp. In today's video, gents, I'm going to give you 5 rules to rebuild your wardrobe fast and not waste your money. So the danger of rebuilding your wardrobe fast is that you're going to buy clothing that you don't need, you're never going to wear it, and you are going to waste your money. Guys, I see it. It happens all the time. Guys find themselves in a tough situation, just graduated from grad school, maybe law school, got a new job in New York or LA, and they don't have a whole lot of suits. They know that they want to show up. They don't want to worry about this. So they go out there and they buy all this clothing, and at the end of the day, they only end up wearing half of it. The goal of this video is to give you the 5 rules so that you can go out there and you can rebuild your wardrobe fast. Tip number 1, repeat your wins. Focus in on your winners. Look throughout your wardrobe, identify the items that every time you wear them, you love the way it makes you feel. It looks great. This brand, the fit is perfect for you. Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with having 2, maybe even 3 items in your wardrobe that are from the same brand or the same style, the exact same color. I do this with shirts, I do this with jeans, I even have this with a particular pair of shoes that I have a double copy of. Find your uniform, and there's nothing wrong with having a uniform. Having your go-to outfit that, yes, some people may say, oh, he's wearing that navy blue suit, but Mark Zuckerberg's talked about this. People think that his style isn't anything he thinks of. Well, that's the point. He wants to have go-to items, which he knows sends the message he wants to send. And I'm not saying that you need to dress like that, but I am saying find the message you want to send. Find the items that are your go-to items and repeat them. Nothing wrong with having duplicates. Tip number 2, take those winners and then go with slight variations of them. So the dark blue button down. Guys, I looked around here in the office. I had 3 others. This tells you this is one of my winners. This is something that I gravitate towards, but I go for variations. This one right here got the contrasting buttons, pocket right here on the chest. This one right here, not exactly dark blue, but it is it's a medium blue. Has the contrasting buttons, no pockets on this one. Definitely dark blue, but the dot pattern definitely has it stand out. It's got non-contrasting dark blue buttons. Then we've got this one, again, contrasting button, very similar to the fabric on this one, a little bit more washed out. This one's gonna have no pockets. When it comes down to it, I know what works for me. I know what works for my complexion. Another thing with winners is that you don't necessarily want to repeat accessories. So let's look at watches. If you get a watch that you love and you get compliments on, well, you don't want to go out there and buy 3 or 4 versions of that same exact watch. Instead, look for variations. You know that the watch works. Look for something, if you like the minimalist design. Let's say you want to go out there and find something that is going to stand out, something that is going to be a bit unique. Now, I'm going to link to them in the description down below, guys, but original grain. I've talked about them before. What I really like is the bevel design right here. It's the smallest wood bevel you're going to find out there in the entire world. Now, go over to their website. Like I said, I'm going to link to it down below. Let me know in the comments which of the collections you really like. They've got their classic collection. They've got their barrel collection. They've got their 60/40 collection. They've got their minimalist collection. Their minimalist collection is actually what I had sent to me. And the reason I had it sent to me is I really liked the 40 mil face. I have a little bit smaller of a wrist, but guys, find something that works. Find your winners and then go for slight variations. Tip number 3, focus in on the interchangeability of the items you're introducing into your wardrobe. This is important because the more interchangeable the items are, the more wears you're going to be able to get out of them. When you bring and you put something in your wardrobe, you want to make sure it's going to match with all the various outfits you're trying to put together. And the more outfits it can fit into, the more, in a sense, money you're going to get from the spend on that item. Important when you're looking to actually buy a high ticket item. Another thing with interchangeability of items is that whenever you're traveling, you can take less if it's going to be interchangeable. Now, you guys have heard me talk about the interchangeable wardrobe, maybe a bit if you've been watching my channel, but one company I want to highlight is Anson Belts because they have an interchangeable belt system. Get this. So I've got 3 buckles right here. All 3 of these buckles, have their own uses. This one, perhaps you want to match something that's going to be gold or a brass color. And then these right here, maybe for, whatever purposes. And they work. with 3 different straps. This one right here would go with my dark colored dress shoes, this one with my light colored moccasins, and this one if I'm going to be wearing shorts or I'm going to be, let's say, having a bit more casual of a look. Think about that. 3 buckles, 3 belts. How many combinations here, guys? 9 combinations. Do you see it? I'm going to link to Anson Belt and Buckle right down in the comments. I've talked about this company for like 7 or 8 years. If you haven't checked them out, you definitely need to go check them out. But the point is, gentlemen, think about interchangeability, not just in your shirts, not just in your shoes, but your accessories, your belts. Think about it with everything that you put into your wardrobe. Tip number 4, rebuild the low risk parts of your wardrobe in one shot. And what I mean by low risk, I'm talking items that are well under $500. Items that are under, we're not talking suits here. We're talking your socks, your underwear, your undershirts. Now, these things are important, even though they're oftentimes not seen. Sometimes they are. Let's say you're going over to your girlfriend's house and you're going to meet her parents for the first time. You got to take your shoes off when you walk in the house. Oh, and you've got those ratty, nasty looking socks that have holes in the toes. That's not what you want. These are important things, so take care of it in one shot. Now, I'm going to have you guys go check out Related. I'm going to link to them down in the description. I've talked about Related before. They've got great socks, underwear. They put it together in a package. What I really like is that they've got great packages where you can rebuild your entire sock and underwear drawer. Don't forget, they've got those no-show socks, which, by the way, I've been testing both their no-show and their regular socks and their underwear. Great quality, has stood up for me. Go check out Related, good company. Tip number 5 is to understand that not all items are created equal. I would rather you spend your limited time and energy negotiating and looking for a great fitted suit, maybe finding that $1,000 suit on sale for $500. You're finding something like that $1,000 suit that sells for $500. Maybe a little bit different brand, different build, but God, it's got the same look. That is going to be time well spent because you just saved $500. If you spend that same time and energy to save $25 on a $50 polo, both of them are 50% savings, but one of them yielded you $500 in saved money, the other one only $25. Now understand, if you're building your wardrobe fast, you have a limited amount of time. Focus in on the big ticket items as you're rebuilding your wardrobe fast. Make sure that's where you get your deals. That's where you make, in a sense, the big savings. That's going to yield you the big returns. That's it, gents. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I want you to go check out the sponsors. I'm going to link to them down in the description below. Let's just say I've got some extra items here, which I would love to send your way. All you have to do is go check out the sponsors website, Original Grain. Look at the watches. Tell me which is your favorite collection, which exact watch would actually go into your interchangeable wardrobe. Maybe look at Anson Belt and Buckle. Look at various combinations. Say, Antonio, I really like this combination. Go check out Related and look at, I really like this package of underwear. Antonio, can you get that sent to me? Guys, I love our sponsors because they allow me to create great content for you, and it's a win-win situation because I get to send you guys pretty awesome stuff. That's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video.